A 13-year-old fighting for his life tonight after his own dogs, turned on him. As the night team's John Paul Barajas explains, the boy's injuries were so severe that he had to be airlifted to University Hospital.
One by one, 6 pit bulls were removed from this home off Escalante Run in Agave Spine.
6 pit bulls. What on earth was anybody of any age doing inside of a home with 6 pit bulls? People, they raised these pit bulls.
The sheriff's office responding to the scene because the dogs attacked a 13-year-old boy who lives in the home. The boy's grandparent called 911.
He heard the young boy screaming, came into the room and saw at least one.
Wait, the grandparent called 911? No, that's unacceptable. The grandparent is supposed to be the guardian. The law says that they are adequate as protection, protectors, supervisors. So again, notice how the adults are always helpless when these things go into attack mode. So essentially, these nutters simply bring these things into their home and get off on being at their mercy, knowing that if they launch an attack, especially you got 6 of them, there's nothing you can do to stop them.
And possibly up to all 6 of these pit bulls piled up on the young boy attacked.
How is that possible? That is an extreme example of inhumanity. That couldn't have been human beings. There's no way you can raise 6 human beings from a baby and one of them attack you and all the other ones help. No, they're going to pull them off of you. Your parent, basically your guardian. How unusual for humans to behave that way. But this is protocol for dogs. They're nothing like human beings. This is not supposed to be possible, not even for one pit bull to turn on the people that raised them. So again, an extreme example of inhumanity. Don't ever compare these things to human beings. Don't ever put them in a category as human beings. And we should not be treating these things like human beings. They should not get any special rights or privileges. In fact, they should be exterminated. And we're talking about bully breeds. We should have wiped these things out a long time ago.
On the young boy attacking him.
Sheriff Javier Salazar tells us the family owns all 6 dogs. They raised them and wanted to sell them.
Family owns all 6. They raised them. There you go.
At this point, it's unclear why the dogs attacked the boy.
Unclear why they attacked him. They're still trying to humanize these dogs. Unclear why they attacked him. Is their way of suggesting that there may have been a justifiable reason. You cannot make this up. That is their way of humanizing that. Understand that. Every time they say that it's unclear why the dog, they're saying that it's not really a dog. It doesn't have dog behavior. It's not a predator. That statement completely ignores the fact that not only are these predators, when you're talking about bully breeds, that's what they were bred to do. And they want to take your attention off of that and humanize them, even after they launch attacks.
The sheriff tipped his hat to the deputy that responded to this house, saying he happens to be one of only 2 fully trained paramedics that they have.
Oh, the Twilight Zone. Disgusting. Disgusting. What a trash culture this is.
He believes quick thinking and that training gave the victim in this case a fighting chance.
He had some specialized gear with him. He was able to administer aid, but he actually told us that the bites that he'd seen were...
And you are so sick. You are such a sick group of people to put these things on a pedestal and project them like angels on earth. You are the height of disgusting. And you have to know it at this point, especially if you follow this channel.
Were probably some of the worst wounds that he's ever seen on a person.
The young boy was airlifted to university.
Yeah, there always are. Pit bull wounds are the worst ones you will see on a person. They're land sharks.
Hospital and is expected to survive. As for the dogs,
2 of the dogs were owner surrendered, and then the other 4 were taken as part of a 10-day quarantine period. We'll see what ends up happening with those dogs, but I'm.
You hear that? These sick devils are about to adopt those pit bulls out. That's what they're about to do.
fully expecting that the other 2, unfortunately, will most likely be
And he, what? Unfortunately.
euthanized.
The sheriff says right now,
Unfortunately? No, fortunately. I'm going to throw a party after they're euthanized. People, this is the type of thing that a population of devils do. Only a bunch of demons, demonically possessed lunatics completely out of their mind. This is overt defense of the pit bulls, the very ones that attacked this boy. He is bending over backwards, they all are, to defend these dogs. And they're letting us know not all of them will be euthanized.
With those dogs, but I'm fully expecting that the other 2, unfortunately, will most likely be euthanized.
the sheriff says right now it's too early to tell if the parents will face charges. John Paul Barajas, KSAT 12 News.
Keep up to date with all of San Antonio.
People, this is the type of story that never goes viral. I wonder why. Any other time, a 13-year-old is sliced up, chopped open, put through a meat grinder by a human, that story is all over the news. But with these, they basically get buried. Why? Ask yourself why. Because a dog carried out the attack. And these people worship dogs. That's irrefutable at this point.